I only have 10 minutes to tell you how YouTube changed my life, even in just a little bit. 50 subscribers, and when no one was watching. YouTube has changed my life in the way I see myself and hear my voice, and how I speak, and how I connect my voice to my face, and how I'm completely aware of the way I look when I'm communicating myself and expressing myself, alongside with giving me this like weird spark and liveliness outside of everything else that I do. People right now are probably wondering that I must be having the time of my life with everything else, but honestly, it's probably because I'm doing something that makes me feel alive, in the sense that I'm learning, I'm discovering myself, I am sharing who I am, I'm sharing my life story, I am leaving a mark that will last as long as YouTube videos exist. And for some reason, people like it, whole 50 of them, and I really appreciate it. And it's a shock because I get so excited when I get one view. I get so, that's one person that absolutely found me by some weird coincidence. Obviously it's not a coincidence because I have to put tags and titles. I'm learning all this, but the way YouTube has changed my life is, especially for someone who's been disconnected from themselves for so long growing up, disconnected from my own voice, disconnected from my personality, disconnected from the way my face interacts when I talk, to be engaging and really translate what I'm feeling. It's really bringing that together even more, because I'm less of a stranger to myself, because I do have to watch my videos back to make sure that it's edited well, to make sure that it's clear for you, and to make sure that some things that don't need to be in there are snipped out, and detaching myself from that, and not making it a whole like, oh my gosh, I suck thing, but just making it a, hey, I really want people who are watching this and listening to this to stay engaged, to stay entertained whilst also learning. So I will remove this for that benefit. The huge advantage as well is that I am learning a new skill that I have no idea will lead me, but I'm very excited because out of nowhere one day, for some reason, someone will need me to be able to edit and make videos and be able to talk to a camera without feeling whatever type of way, in a weird sense. And that is so exciting. That excites me because I have no idea when that will be. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know who will be involved, but I can sense it. I feel it. Another thing that YouTube has helped me with simply one view, is knowing who I am, discovering who I am without the applause. Who are you when nobody's watching? Who are you when no one's rooting for you? Who are you when no one tells you you've done it right or you've done it wrong? Do you keep going? Do you keep discovering? Do you keep building? And I enjoy that. I noticed that I enjoy gamifying life. I like finding the fun out of things, because if I'm not having fun, I will not continue it. So you may ask me, hey, how are you having fun? That amount of subscribers and that many views, how could that possibly be fun? Well, the fun is not in the subscribers or in the view, it's in the process. I realize that most of the time, you probably may have heard this for a while, especially if you're the kind of person I've been addressing my videos to. People are always constantly saying, find your why, have a good why, have a large enough why. Now, everyone's known about the whole new incoming 8,000 watch hours that will be required, and your why has to be larger and longer than that. It has to go beyond that, because eventually it's only always a matter of time until you find your tribe that will meet that. So what is my why? One of my whys was, when I'm gone, I want my children to be able to discover a library of wisdom that I would have delivered on different parts of life, different parts of things that I've struggled with, so they may know and understand that I was there too. I know, I completely understand, and they may understand their situation more and be able to find their own path, but with my guidance. I am there. They can watch me and they can listen to me. Same goes for my siblings, same goes for my family and friends. I'm not always going to be around. I'm not always going to be accessible. But because of the internet and the library that I create, there is a plethora of information they can get from me, by me, to them, as if I am right there speaking to them. Another thing very similar to it, my voice is out there forever. So I might as well create many facets of it, many libraries of it, and completely pour myself out. That's another thing. I want to pour myself out. I want to pour all my wisdom, everything that I've learned, that I've discovered, that I'm learning, things that help me, because I want to help people. And I can only help people physically so much. You do reach a limit when you are just you, where you are at with your location and the things that you have. But the internet, YouTube, allows me to travel the world without getting on a plane. It allows me to visit everyone's house without having to visit everyone's house, because there's no amount of time in my lifetime where I'll have enough time to do that. So I get to do that. I get to duplicate myself. I get to be the leader that I want to be, that I desire to be, that I grow and aspire, and people will draw inspiration from me. I will make an impact, and that satisfies me. That's a huge why. Another why that I discovered whilst doing this, because that is allowed, it is very legal to produce more reasons as to why you're doing what you're doing as you are doing it. That's good. That reason is I am gaining more confidence. I am gaining more aspects of who I am that I always had, but I covered up in order to fit or subscribe to a certain environment that I grew up with. So this is such a joyous experience. I am actually realizing my actual voice. My voice is becoming more of the voice that it always was supposed to be. Did you know that we change our voices based on trauma, based on environment, based on acceptance? Isn't that crazy? When I discovered that, I was like, I want to find my actual voice, my tone, the frequency of it, how it sounds when I speak. I want to be more myself, because there's nothing better than that. It is so freeing. I find so much freedom in that. I find so much energy in that, because I'm not pretending. I have no mask. I have no counter intuitions, I have no subliminal things hiding behind the scenes. I have no other plan. This is the plan: to be myself, to become more of myself, and hopefully let that pattern continue in other people. Isn't that amazing? One other thing on how YouTube changed my life is consistency. It is not actually consistency. I'm literally, I won't lie to you, it does feel like I am using those machines where it's like, I'll try again. Let's see what comes up. I'll try again. Let me see what comes up. And that's how I've gamified it. Every video that I put out is me going, let me try again. What probability, what result am I going to get? What person's going to comment? Who are they going to be? Do I have to remake that video again in some other time? Was I too upset? Did I pretend in that one because I got nervous and I got shy because I was about to be honest? And then I was a bit reclusive in myself because I'm not usually known to be that wise. I get to actually watch myself and perceive myself and go, yeah, I'm a little bit cagey there. I'm a little bit... That way, I can consistently be more myself. I can consistently start outpouring just my essence that is actually truly me, that God gave me. I'm excited for that. And this has been one of the ways that I've discovered, simply through just one view at a time, one YouTube video at a time. And that is how YouTube has changed my life. And I want it to continue to change my life. I'm allowing myself to be transformed by it. And the consequences of that may be positive. The consequences of that may be negative. But trust me, for now, I'm experiencing so many positive consequences from it. I can understand where consistency comes from. If you yourself are struggling with consistency, maybe change your reason. Find a different reason. Maybe learn to be comfortable with watching yourself. Learn to be comfortable with tolerating your face, tolerating your voice. Learn to be comfortable with becoming more your goofy, animated self. Learn to be comfortable with the fact that it could be just one view or 0 views. It could be for yourself. At the end of the day, I realize I'm doing this for myself. I'm so proud of myself that I've reached this point. I'm so proud of myself that I'm brave enough to put myself out there. I'm so proud of myself that I can say I've built something and I've learned something. That is a crazy thing. At the end of the day, you've done something. Let that be enough. I feel like there's some contentness you need to have that is required when you are aiming for this, when you're going through this process, because some things will literally won't happen, or you have no idea when it's going to happen. It's all a matter of when. Are you comfortable with that uncomfortable and uncertain when? That when just means not yet. It could be any time from now. Are you okay with that time being whatever it is? And you just make sure you keep doing what you're doing, keep being who you are, and hopefully you are transforming each and every time and you're getting better and better. All we can do is get better. All you can do is just go upwards. We're upwards and onwards from now and today. I hope this video encouraged you, especially if you are on the same road. If not, and you're doing something else, I hope you got some nuggets from that, because really most of the time, whether you're working out, building a business, writing a book, what is your why? At the end of the day, you are doing something for yourself so you can be proud of yourself and be like, I did that. I'm a person that does and completes things. that's a great statement to have in yourself, that resolve and that certainty. That is part of the whole confidence thing that I preach about. That is part of the whole authenticity. That is the whole point of being a extremely valuable human being. That is the example of being a full achiever, not a high achiever, but a full achiever. Someone who can be fulfilled with themselves. So I'm so excited to continue discovering who this reaches. If you enjoyed this video, again, like and subscribe and let me know what else you want from me, because that's exciting as well. Otherwise, I have a huge list. I have a huge list because I've learned so much in life. But yeah, thanks again and bye.